Support for Radio Friends comes from Homestead Senior Care, providing trustworthy, kind-hearted senior home care services in your loved one's home. All caregivers are thoroughly screened, extensively trained, professional, and reliable. Homestead is all about providing the highest quality home care service to fit you and your family's needs. Plus, if you would be interested in becoming a caregiver, they offer great part-time positions. Give them a call at 573-442-4333 or check it out at homestead.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, January the 10th. And look who's with us in 2019.
I know. Can you believe we survived?
No, I can't. Barbara Buffaloe.
Hi, Paul.
Good to have you here.
You know, you're sitting way across the table from me, I realize. Is this a new thing in the new year? Like you can't be close to the guest?
No, you want me to get closer to you?
No, because Travis will yell at you.
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
All right. So
no.
Anyway, this is a brand new year. Let's kind of review some of the good things. You know, we hear so many bad things.
Yeah.
Let's review some of the good things that happened with the city in 2018.
I love that idea. You know, I actually did that exercise with my staff for our last staff meeting in 2018. Where we thought about what were some of the good things, both
and there were
professionally
a lot of good
and personally, that we accomplished in 2018. So I think the first, I have a list, and most of it's related to the Climate Action and Adaptation Plan. Both just like my pride in our community leading the way and taking the initiative to set a goal to reduce our impact on climate change, as well as to help build up our resilience to the changing climate.
Yeah. And, you know, I think we're very fortunate that the people, not just of Columbia, but of Central Missouri, realize how important it is for us to take charge of our environment and to care for this precious planet that we live on. In many ways, it's being trashed.
Both literally and figuratively in times.
But there are good people that really do care and are trying to do something. And hopefully the good will win out.
Yeah, you know, in 2018, we had two large community events where we were talking about the Climate Action Plan, you know, what are our goals and our visions for the future with it, and then also what are some of the actions that community members are willing to take. And at each event, we had about 200 people attending. So, and we had them, you know, the mayor had them raise hands in November and say, how many of you were at the May event? And only a handful of hands went up. So that means we're reaching more community members are coming and wanting to be involved. And they're asking, what can I do?
What are you finding that most people are willing to do to help the environment?
A lot of it is things that they can do in their house. We're seeing lots of people saying, you know what, I can improve the energy use in my house. I want to explore ways that I can put solar panels on my home to help offset my demand on the electrical grid. We're also seeing people are really interested in recycling and composting. Like I was like, the numbers of what I'm seeing going to the landfill don't always connect with what people are pledging to say, but people really know that like food waste is, somebody calls it like the world's stupidest problem that we found ourselves in.
Because we throw so much food away.
Right? And if we could just compost it or just not waste it in the first place, if there's opportunities we have for reducing how much you get when you go out or when you're at the store or making for your family, if there are ways that we can just reduce how much needs to be thrown away, that will take a big, it'll help with our carbon footprint, right? Reducing the methane emissions there. But also with the production and energy needed to create that food in the first place.
Yeah. Then I would imagine that you're seeing a lot of people switching over to LED lighting.
Yes, we talked about this, you know, last month over the holidays. We're seeing lots of people interested in LEDs for their Christmas lights. Now would be the time probably to see if any are on sale after the holidays for next year. But we're seeing people, you know, inside their homes, the lighting quality, the color quality is becoming better. And our utility, for those who own commercial properties, our utility offers incentives incentives and rebates for replacing lights and like the big businesses who use up a lot of energy for our grid. And so we have rebates to help you save energy. And Boone Electric also is exploring ideas for helping people save energy by switching lighting.
Yeah. And the one thing, I'm not sure if the city does it, but Boone Electric offers the peak alert. So if you sign up for the
that's
peak
great.
alert
Yeah.
in the summertime, now you sign up that they can turn your air conditioning off for 7.5 minutes each hour.
Yeah, the load shedding.
During a peak alert. I've signed up for that. I've had it for like 20 years. You really can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
The air conditioning being shut down for 7.5 minutes during a really hot day does not make that much difference.
Yeah.
But you're helping to reduce that peak
Yeah.
alert, and they give you a discount on your electricity use also.
Now, the city, we changed something in the past on some of our meters or in some of the load, like the way that the switch works. They don't always work on all of the air conditioners anymore, but we're exploring ways to have other programs really similar to that for the City of Columbia's Water and Light. But, they offer those programs, especially for large industry and commercial properties. So if you're one of our large account users, you should reach out to the utility if you're not already on those programs.
So the city does offer a peak alert.
Yeah, so for our residential ones, it's slightly different because of the way that we've switched some of our, the way our meters work. But I know that we're evaluating ways to continue on a similar program.
Okay.
But there is one for commercial and industrial.
Okay, so we've kind of revamped 2018. What do we look forward to in 2019?
Well, in 2019, I'm super excited because we have the culmination of our climate action planning, right? In June of this year, our city council will be adopting their climate action and adaptation plan. And so this is taking those emission reduction goals they have, where we are looking at being carbon neutral by the year 2060 and our municipal operations by 2050.
By the year what?
2060, with
2060.
step-ups in, right? So we're looking at 35% reduction by 2035, 80% by 2050, and then 100% by 2060.
What do you think chances are of this?
I think, you're seeing things change every day, right? So we're seeing other communities already that have replaced some of their energy load with more renewable resources.
Yeah.
And transportation, if we encourage more people to walk, ride bikes, take transit, or carpool, we're reducing those transportation emissions. And so you're already seeing steps in that way. And I think as technology changes and our behavior changes, we will see those improvements happen.
I hope so, because we're also seeing sea levels rise. We're seeing ice caps melting.
And our extreme weather events that are hitting those in the Midwest. And
my goodness, yes. Look at the stronger hurricanes that we've had, the droughts at one point, and then torrential rains at another point.
And it is one of the things, like as we're doing our climate action planning, also thinking about, okay, if we experience more of these hot weathers, how can we build up our infrastructure, our tree canopies, and our water resources and energy resources to help combat that and prepare for it.
Out of time. We're out of time.
What? Well, hold on. January 26th, we have a Fix It Fair.
Okay.
Talk about something you can do. Come to the library, 1 to 4.
The Fix It Fair, January what?
26th. It's
26th.
a Saturday.
And you will fix any small
No, I will
appliance.
teach you. I will give you. Others will give you the tools. I'm not that good.
All right, Barbara Buffaloe.
Happy New Year, Paul.
Happy New Year to you, too. If people want more information, where do they go?
Go to Facebook, check out Como Sustainability, or go to como.gov/sustainability and see what we're up to.
Will you be there at the Fix It Fair?
I hope to.
Okay, with that green stripe in your hair.
Paul Pepper, we've talked about this.
Ask her about the green stripe that she has in her hair.
Ask him about women's hair.
We're out of time for today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.